Good morning, friends. It's Lori, the Frugal Mom. I am online at the food pantry. This one is open 2 Wednesdays a month, the first and the third. Very grateful for this one. I haven't been to this one in a while. Let me switch hands. So, I've got about an hour to wait. I got here like a little bit after 7. And I put my bags out. You can do that here. I know I just posted a video from a food pantry blessing that I received on Saturday. And yes, I am very grateful for what we received on Saturday. We have not used it all yet, but as many of you know, I have a growing teenage boy and I have a daughter, and my boy eats like a sumo wrestler. So, or what I would assume a sumo wrestler eats like. So a lot of what we were blessed with, he's eaten already, or I've used already, and that was just Saturday. Excuse me, guys, I'm tired. So another reason why I will sometimes come to another food pantry after I've been to one is because I need to stay ahead of the curve, being that certain ones are only open a couple of times a month or one time of month. I need to make sure that I've got groceries in the house because I've got those hungry kids to feed. And, if I get bread today and I'm still using bread from Saturday, I'll put that bread in the freezer and then I'll pull it out when I need it next week. The same with anything else that's perishable. Unfortunately, when you're low income, sometimes you have no choice but to do these things. I do have a little bit of a grocery budget. I've had to slash that a little bit this month because things are really tight. I'm behind on a couple of utility bills, and I still owe a good friend for some work that she helped me pay for the car, and Instacart has been very slow. So I'm just doing my best to juggle my bills and make those ends meet the best way that I can. If I don't have to spend money on groceries, then I can put some more money towards my gas or my electric bill. My gas bill was like nearly $300 last month, and it wasn't even that cold. So that's a little scary. And we're not excessive with it either. We keep it set at 67 or 68 most of the time, because that will keep our house reasonably warm. So yeah, I've got to keep all of this stuff caught up. I also need some prescriptions to manage some of my chronic illnesses. And lately I haven't even been able to have the whole prescription filled. And I do have Medicare. Yeah, I always get the mix. I do have Medicare, but I don't have prescription coverage, unfortunately. It would cost me more than the prescriptions on a monthly basis, considering that I have to pay copays anyway with that. So I've been getting, 2 weeks worth, a month worth, instead of the 3-month allotments that I used to be able to afford. That's because things are very expensive. So I'm doing the best I can. I want you all to know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. We'll all be okay. A lot of us are struggling right now, but we just have to use all of our resources. Don't let anybody shame you if the food pantry is one of yours. I have applied for some energy assistance. I plan to do a video maybe later today, sometime this week, about the costs of food and things like that. So I look forward to seeing you guys in that one. I will show you what I received today from this food pantry. Anything that we receive is a blessing. I always put it to good use, and you can't do much more than that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. So here is what we were blessed with today from our bi-weekly food pantry in town. So we got a package of boneless chicken breasts, which is awesome, a pound of ground beef, some frozen squash and Gouda empanadas. I'm sure Matt will eat them up. 2 of these Uncrustables, a sizzly sandwich, egg and cheese, a loaf of bread, which I think I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to put this up in our freezer because I already have a loaf going for this week. A package of white egg noodles, pumpkin pie, 1 jar of marinara sauce, 2 with Chef Boyardee canned pastas. Let's see, let's move that. 2 cans of Bush's baked beans, 2 cans of Campbell's pork and beans, which I make a really nice goulash with that. That's my stuff over there, my olive oil and my water, so forgive that. I usually will set this up on my table, but I have some laundry and whatnot over there right now. So let me move this. I showed you the oranges. A half a gallon of cider, which Matt really loves, so he's going to probably go through that in like 2 days. And let's see, they had some personal items. They had deodorant, 2 bars of soap, and an all-over body spray, which is nice. So I might just give that to Matt. And then I'm going to go through this snack bag with you after I clear the counter. We're also blessed with a bag of fresh bagels from a local bakery. That's awesome too. Then over on this side of the counter, I have a quart of chicken broth, which is always nice to have up on your shelf. Some really good cottage cheese. That's always good to have to add to things for more protein. Let's see, a summer sausage, which Matt will just eat that right up. Decaf coffee, which it's almost like you're led to the things that you need sometimes. We are almost out of decaf coffee, and we really needed that. And I do have a grinder, so I will be utilizing that. A box of hamburger helper mix. Behind the chicken broth, there is a can of chicken breast, nice big one. Some Milano cookies, some sparkling white grape drink, and some sprinkles. Yes, these are Christmas sprinkles, but these are all sugar. So if I put them up in my pantry, they will still be good next Christmas. And this is a big boon because, as you guys know, I do a lot of Christmas baking. Okay, and here's the rest of what we were blessed with. We got 7 of these 3 Wishes granola bars. They're grain-free. And 1 of these Bear Bells protein bars. 2 Nature's Valley. 2 blueberry cereal bars. A bag of gummies. A bag of gummy nerds. And 2 chatties. These are more like snack bags for your kids. A chicken fajita seasoning. This is a big blessing for us because my sister uses these. These are Depends. These are, for incontinence, and that's about a month's worth, so that's awesome. She wears these at night. We got a nice head of cauliflower. There's a little bit of brown on there, but don't worry. I'll cut it off and I'll roast it and it'll be just fine. A nice bag of baby peppers too. In addition to this, we received a jug of cat litter, which is in my car. I need some help getting it in. And I did get a box of Kellogg's Rice Krispies, a nice large box. Always a great thing to have. So this is what we were blessed with today. If you are experiencing some food insecurity, please, please, please call 211. Do a Google search for your town and food pantries. Don't go hungry. And if you still have trouble, please feel free to comment down below and I will do my best to help you. I hope that this day finds you all blessed, this happy Wednesday, happy hump day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Of course, if this is content that you like, please hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. As always, I'm sending love from New Jersey. Bye-bye.